What's the most disgusting prank you've ever seen someone pull? I was a junior counselor at Camp Pinewood when I was 16. It was my first real job, and I was paired with a senior counselor named Marcus, who'd been working there for 4 summers. He was 20, popular with the kids, and had this easy confidence I envied. Our cabin had 12 boys, ages 10 to 12. Good kids mostly, but there was this one boy, Ethan, painfully shy, terrible allergies, and wore thick glasses that were always sliding down his nose. The kind of kid who becomes an easy target. 3 days into the session, I noticed the other boys giggling whenever Ethan used his inhaler. Marcus would smirk too, but I didn't think much of it. Kids laugh at weird things. A week in, Ethan started complaining about his inhaler tasting funny. His breathing seemed worse, not better, after using it. I mentioned it to Marcus, who shrugged it off. Probably just needs a new prescription, he said. We'll call his parents tomorrow. That night, I couldn't sleep. Something felt off. I got up to use the bathroom and caught a glimpse of Marcus and 2 of the older boys huddled by the cabin door, passing something between them. When they noticed me, they quickly separated. Just checking on a noise, Marcus explained, too smoothly. The next morning, Ethan had a full-blown asthma attack. As the camp nurse treated him, I slipped back to the cabin and checked his inhaler. I gave it a cautious sniff and nearly gagged. It wasn't medicine. It was a mixture of saliva and something else I couldn't identify. I confronted Marcus privately that afternoon. "What's going on with Ethan's inhaler?" I asked. He laughed. "Just a little cabin tradition. We call it medicine improvement." "What does that mean?" My stomach was already nodding. "The older boys take turns spitting in it. Sometimes other stuff too." He winked. "Been happening for years, builds character in the weird ones." I stared at him, waiting for the punchline. There wasn't one. "That's not a prank," I said. "He needs that to breathe. You could kill him." Marcus rolled his eyes. "Don't be dramatic. It's diluted." I reported it immediately. The camp director called Ethan's parents, who arrived within hours, furious and terrified. Marcus was fired. 2 boys were sent home. I gave statements to the police, though I don't know if charges were ever filed. What haunts me wasn't just the cruelty, it was how casually Marcus had mentioned it was a tradition, how many other vulnerable kids had been targeted over the years, how many other counselors knew and said nothing. I ran into Ethan's mother years later at a grocery store. I almost didn't recognize her, but she remembered me instantly. "You saved his life," she said, touching my arm. "The doctor said with his particular allergies, what they put in that inhaler could have closed his throat completely." I asked about Ethan. He was in college now, studying computer science. Still shy, but doing well. "He doesn't go to camps anymore," she added quietly.